Like, he's so happy to play all those... Like, look at this joy. It's the same joy I get from countering all my opponent's spells. Alright, Raffine Tower, go. Temporal Lockdown, go. I want to say nice so bad, but we cannot go the dark path. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today intro will be super short because you know basically all of the cards, you know what the deck is about. However, one of the surprises is Temporal Lockdown. Oh my god, I might need to start playing this card more. Like, the amount of wins we got from this single card is absolutely ridiculous. Watch the games, guys. This card saved my life so many times, and it felt really good. The fact that it hits non-lands like Kumano, and also, guess what? Clues from Fateful Absence that will never come back, means that you get a lot of value from this card, and 3 mana is not a lot, not even talking about synergy with the ZUR. So, what the deck is about, you play ZUR, you reanimate Leyline as a creature, it hits for 6, it kills your opponent, he scoops. Rest of the deck is basically like removal combined with targets for ZUR later, and some cardo, so you get ahead. So we are playing a bit of a value game while still just having a lot of removal, some filler creatures and stuff like this. Also, prayer heals you just a little bit, but you know, 8 life during the whole deck is a lot. And when you start life linking with the ZUR, you do not fear the burn, which, you know, the mono red is a thing. Also, you will see some insane games today. Like, we got mana screwed super hard, and we made a fight, so you will know the game. So I really think you will enjoy it. By the way, this is one of the meta decks. It's not anything super fresh, but it's very reliable, and it's a ZUR that we didn't see on the channel for a long time, so I kinda liked it. And the results, this deck seems very powerful, especially if you drive it well. So recommend it, have fun with it, and I will hope you will enjoy the games. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, it really does help. Alright, we're going first. Very good mana base, wedding announcement on the play. That should go pretty well, I think. Also, we have the land, so our pain lands won't hurt us as much as usually. Man, it's already 3 mana. Alright, so we are prepared with the Fateful Absence for whatever comes, and I will probably remove Harvester, I think. Oh, Concealing Curtains. I mean, that works. Alright, I mean, this changes our plans very heavily, I think. Right? Nah. We need the land for the Memory Deluge. This is our out. So if he activates one of them, we get rid of this one that he activates. He has no mana, so no reason, and we can do the same again on the next turn. Oh, this is so wrecked. Alright. Invoke Despair, of course, will be some issues, so we probably stay with this stroke, basically. And we try to not get hit by Invoke Despair. Alright. We need some kind of land. Thank you. Alright. We can make it work. So I really want the binding on the Bankbuster, to be absolutely honest with you guys, but we should not... Oh my god, we will have to eat all 3 cards. I think this is the play. I can cast Binding right now, but then Invoke Despair goes through. And at least right now we can counter it. Alright, I guess a good choice. And of course he wants to draw a card. And we will go for the Memory Deluge. Yeah. So he will get the card, we will Memory Deluge. Let's give him all the cards, so maybe he will do something else. I don't think he will. And we need to find something interesting, I guess. Silver Scrutiny is definitely a good card. I think we'll go for the land, honestly. Yeah, I think land is okay. So a bit rough, but this is incredibly good draw. So I deny him 1 card. Not perfect, but I think it's good enough. I think it's good enough. Of course he will use mana in response, that's fine. So, not 3 cards, but 2. Still very good deal for him. As you can see, he's outvaluing us right now, but our cards are a bit better, higher value. So that's why we can, you know, just don't care about it. Told you. I have to say, the Stainful Stroke kinda was useful in this situation. That was a really big play. Alright, this will be Wedding Announcement on the other side. Why? Because it creates a token that will make disappearer, and it will be a bit better. So yeah. Oh, that's kind of brutal. We cannot do anything about it, unfortunately. So I will just eat it. So temporary lockdown seems pretty darn good here. Leyline as well. We never hit another triumph like during the whole game. Anyway, we could just play this, right? We lose the token, but we get next ones anyway. I will go for it. I think it's a decent value. I missed 1 damage, I guess, but I don't care. Yep, very smart decision. So he has more mana as they both die. So basically I'm getting another token with Wedding Announcement and I can make disappear. So we didn't gain too much, but that was one of his best cards. The other one is probably Invoke Despair. And we are still having Silver Scrutiny. I mean, that's fine. It's not like he will kill us with this one. Especially when the Wedding Announcement flips, we can just keep blocking very easily. So, yeah. My friend, do your worst. That's an interesting attack. Why not both? Are we defending from 1/1s right now? Alright, I'm not sure what to think about this play. This is probably some knowledge I just do not have right now, right? So he will try to activate it. And then we kill it with Fateful Absence. He really wants to see the card. And we say, nah. When this is the second or the third time he wanted to activate it, right? Not going too well for him. So far. I mean, I do not need this 1 extra card as much to tap out. Because the difference between casting Silver Scrutiny for 3 or 4 is 1 card, and like we do not tap before our opponent ends the turn. Bad things will happen, trust me. Alright, that's a card. It is what it is. We need to eat it. We have such a high value deck that we should be fine. No attacks? That's what I thought. So, he doesn't have very good instance because he doesn't play blue. That's what you get. And we can get 3 cards. Even land is very good because it activates all the now all the triumphs. Alright, we have this Memory Deluge, so actually I will go for this triumph because it makes it a bit easier on the ley line. And yeah, we say go. I mean, I can just attack like this. Like, it's not much, but you know, just a little bit of pressure. So he wants to try. That's actually really good for me. It keeps the board clear. We still have the creature for Make Disappear. Everything is pretty good. Also, we can Otawara our Wedding Announcement and just replay it if we want. Alright, so what is he guaranteed to take? The curtains. Or maybe the other thing. I mean, sure. Show me what you got. I think he really wants the curtains. Do we leyline it? Just to show that he will never be able to do it? Alright, Trespasser, that's fine. We could counter it, but I do not think it's worth it. However, let's start with this as an answer. He still has another Memory Deluge, so we don't really gain or lose anything. I mean, this is pretty okay. Alright, so maybe this keeps our Memory Deluge, so you know what? I will actually go for it. Because I want both. As long as I have them, it should be fine, and I don't want to pay the word cost. So it's quite good value right now. And he's down to 3 cards, we have 5 and basically 4 in the graveyard. Yeah, we do not need those. This is just strictly better land right now. And we want to start using our Memory Deluges. Because our opponent is like in a death trap. He knows exactly that. But things will happen if he doesn't play anything. And it seems he doesn't have anything to play. Probably full hand of removal. And this is ZUR and Wedding. So now we try to apply some pressure. You know, just to motivate our friend to keep doing stuff. And believe me, double wedding announcement is a lot of power, especially with this little guy. We are not going for ZUR because he has full hand of removal. And we will force him to use it on bad creatures, so our best creature is still here. Also, if he wants to do some shenanigans, we always have Otawara. So this card removes every permanent, and this saves every permanent. So, you know, a good start, I would say. Alright, so what do we want to do? As usually, the control way. Nothing. Alright, let's attack. That's some cool damage. We attack with 1 because I want new tokens. And now we will force him to react. This on the next turn, this will be so much damage, he has to do some sweeping action or something like this. I mean, I will play a land. And that's it. So I think we're closing the game slowly. He's slowly running out of options and we are just ensnaring him from every direction. See? Told you. He was forced to react. First sweeper. But we'll get our stuff on the next turn as well. Alright, that's a main phase cycling. You'll have to see. If he taps out, we are going all in with the ZUR. Alright, this is okay. No land permanent, alright. Okay, I actually do not do anything. I want him to tap out completely. I will probably use ZUR already. We save Otawara because it's protection spell. So, prayer. I think this will be so much damage right now. Alright. Leyline. Alright, so I think it's a headquarters. Even though we cannot use it on this turn. This is also a legendary creature. We have how much mana? 3, 6, 7 mana. We can double activate and double smoke. Alright, how do we do it? Honestly, it should be the Leyline. This is the biggest target. And if he tries to remove something, we just use Otawara to protect it. It's just making sure. Alright, 3 modified cost. And now I will go with Wedding Festivity. Simply because if he can kill, he will kill ZUR, basically. And I cannot kill him in one turn, so if he sweeps, if he removes those, I want to make sure that he doesn't get too much good stuff. Yep, here we go. What a surprise, Mr. Anderson. Alright, enjoy. Some serious damage action. And we get the card, we have 28, so we actually do not mind it. And next turn, even if he sweeps, we have enough enchantments, which basically have haste, that we can play ZUR and just activate everything. Very nice, let's go another. Alright, we are going first, and what the deck has in stock? I mean, deck definitely wants us to draw a land. If we draw a land, it's a good hand. If we draw two, it's amazing one. If we don't, we lose. I will risk it. I think it might be a bad choice. If I was in a tournament, I think I wouldn't go for it. But we are on ladder, so we can take some risks. Because there is like reasonable choice that we at least draw one land and we activate the wedding announcement, make this appear, and that gives us quite a lot of time. Of course, we don't want triple 4-drop as early, but we will make it work. We will make it work, I think. And prayer gives some life, so it might be handy. Alright, so our opponent is taking time, but so did we. Alright, so being on the play, pretty good as long as we draw the card. Oh, I'm getting stressed. Please, deck, don't do me like this. Alright, our one play for the whole game. We definitely made it count. And that's all she wrote. Well, that was great game of Magic. Jokes aside, we still have some chance because temporal lockdown is extremely good against this kind of deck. but we need to draw lands very, very quickly, and we need both of them. Like, we need to go up to 4. Oh my god, how bad can I draw? Oh man. Like, 2 lands is not the worst. Unfortunately, we need to click it very quickly, because we don't want to show that we have made this appear, because we want to counter something like this, which has to be costing some mana. This is a huge buff, because it basically buffs all the naturalis. We don't have much time. Oh my god, magic! I'm absolutely not mad at you, but give me my stuff. This game is auto-win. We just play this, and he has no board, but we need to, you know, hit 3 lands in 11 cards, which seems impossible at the moment. Yeah, let's see how long will we... Yeah, like our opponent is playing single player right now, and let's see how fast his deck swings in single player. Seems pretty quickly. I mean, I still think we have a fair shot at winning this. I mean, Lockdown seems like a pretty decent card. What's up, bro? Oh my god. There is a serious chance we still win this, unless he plays 2 creatures. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't worry, it's absolutely fine. The game is still not over. I would prefer the Tryon, but I'm, you know, I'm... Oh my god. No, no, no. We don't want him to untap, right? Do I want him to untap? I want him to untap. I'm a really bad person. I want him to play more into the board, because he might think that he can pump those creatures, get this. See? This is our free stuff that we got thanks to being greedy as you know, as humanly possible, basically. Oh, he's having so much fun. Like, he thinks he's doing his best. Oh, guys, this deck actually won while being mana screwed super hard. He doesn't realize what's happening. I love it. Best day of Magic ever. See ya, nerd. I'm sorry, it just brings me way too much joy. Where's the explosion, bro? Oh, I mean, some respect needs to be given. Alright, so we actually need to play it smart. We could go for the land. And in reality, we should. This is the correct play. Main phase. And I know it might seem weird. Silver Scrutiny is amazing, but I think we have so much value we don't need more cards. Like, we will get cards in one way or another, and he's down to very little, like, effect basically. So let's see if we can start developing. Actually perfect. I really like this one. And he's in the same situation basically. We could go for the wedding announcement and hope he won't be able to kill us. And this is probably how we might lose this game, so maybe let's not do it. Of course. Okay, I thought it's borrowed time. Like, he highlighted it and played the card, so I was pretty darn sure it will be this. Alright, let's see the attack. 4/4. It's not lethal, but I will go like this still. Don't forget, if he goes borrowed time, we will play prayer. Oh my god, that's harder to say than I thought. Alright. And can we start? Yeah? I absolutely think we should start doing, you know, our thing. And that's a lot of damage. We need to make the clock reasonable. He got to respect, you know, the stuff. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. So we can remove it very nicely. And let's do it. Because that's what causes explosions. Oh, explosion? Huh? Oh my god, what a player! So we remove this one. This one has summoning sickness. I know, looks weird, but it is. So that's it. Man, I cannot believe we actually got mana screwed so heavily and we won the game. Like, absolutely amazing. Best draw of his deck, but it won't be enough. Unfortunately for him, it won't be enough. Let's play land. We like playing lands. And I mean, you go big. If you can. And let's make sure that he won't be Oh, that's very kind. So he can block 2 creatures. Yeah, we couldn't play lethal unless we removed one of the creatures, so I actually had to play it slower. So guys, mana screwed, not an issue. Alright, so in all honesty, it's not a good hand. We don't have any basic lands, so this will be expensive. We basically have only 4 and 5 drops. This is a really bad hand. If we draw a Triumph, it gets much better. We are on the play. Oh man, that's really bad, honestly. I think we should mulligan it, especially on the draw. Yeah, this is way better. Way better. Alright, let's think strategically about the lands. I think those are the 3 and we can skip the pain land. But we need double. Okay, we need double blue. So maybe we do it like this in the end. We could also get rid of the plains. Alright, this is the best one. This is the best one. Especially that we don't have 1 mana place, so we can start with the Sanctum and basically rectify. See? Having the previous hand with this kind of, you know, opponent or on the play with meta aggro deck, you definitely do not want to be there. Alright, but it's going pretty okay. Especially that we start, you know, this is not a big creature, but unless he pumps the frontliner, we can already trade, and that's pretty sweet. And with Wedding Announcement, this will become even better at some point during the game. A veteran. Oh, Sky Strike Officer, alright. This one is actually pretty rough. We don't have any way to go around it. I'm not sure, I don't think attacking was the correct choice, because he really wants to hit those 3 soldiers. Right, this is something, but it's not too much. Oh man, we don't have Leyline, so I don't think we go this direction. I think we still go like this. It's not perfect because he's, you know, attacking by air, but this goes a long way, basically. We're at 19, so we will have time for it to flip. Even with this card, it's fine. He wasn't able to like draw a card with 3 soldiers. Damage is not the worst, and we are starting to get advantage every turn. Right, I actually think we go like this. Because right now on the board he doesn't really have anything. And we don't want him to untap. So as you can see, Wedding Announcement still produces the tokens and we actually have more value in the board. Yeah, I guess he will just keep Brutal Katarin, but at some point he won't have removal. And then we activate ZUR. We're at 16, so we are really far ahead. And we could actually already use the ZUR. Do I want to draw 3 cards? It's not the best choice, in all honesty. I'm going a little bit all in, because there is a chance he removes the ZUR, and I'm in for some bad time, but he already has double Brutal Qatar. This is their main removal in the whole deck, so there's literally like 1% chance he has the 3rd one. Alright, let's see the attack. No attack. I'm not surprised. And let's make sure that we use this cool mana. I should go for the binding probably, but I'm a chicken, so I will just go for the safe road. And he wants to double spell probably, to make sure that he can, you know, go hard on us. However, we have really good creatures. Alright, we definitely do not want to double spell. We can go like this. Yeah, lifelink is good enough. He cannot really block because of the... Well, alright, he could block, but we have Fateful Absence and this is definitely not an accident. Because, yeah, I actually forgot that they both have double first strike, so our Death Touch wouldn't trigger at all. But fortunately, I had a lucky card that would kill one of the creatures, so we would get a good trade. And he didn't block because he was scared of it, but I kinda didn't think about it, to be honest. Alright. We need to cast something main phase. Oh, we don't. We actually don't. And we want to keep mana for the ZUR, potentially Silver Scrutiny, or just Fateful Absence in case he goes super wild somehow. There is a chance he will. So he wants to double spell this turn. Oh, that's a smart one. Alright, you got it. I don't think we'll go for the scrutiny. And he indeed double spelled. Alright, alright, alright. So how do we do it? So we know already 2 of our creatures are gone. It's not wedding festivity though. Let's see if he attacks. Smart. Because we can reanimate the prayer. Alright, so how do we do it? We can cast this during our turn. If we want. I can activate the binding and play the Fateful Absence. This is not a bad idea. I think this is the best. And he cannot target anything but ZUR anyway. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a good play. We will pay gladly. Especially for the lifelink, we do not super care. Now I activate it here. Well, I guess it would attack anyway. So he will target ZUR probably. This seems to be the only reasonable choice right now. So our creatures do not have cool oh my god, he won't like it. Oh, this is so good. I love it. We lose one of the tokens, but rest of the cards seems pretty good. And he also loses the card though. So my yeah. I mean, Lockdown definitely did a very good job in this game. Alright, opponent goes first. I like this hand, it's pretty decent. We have a Triumph, that's also important. Fortunately, Triumph comes exactly as the basic, but it's still a very good discount. Our opponent has a cute kitty, so he cannot be a bad... Like, his avatar is a kitty, this one is a kitty. He cannot be a bad person, right? He cannot play mono red or soldiers. I will play my Raffine tower, and I will sit there until end of this game, like in this tower. I know, great joke, but that matches what I see on the other side. I will play with my, you know, undead completed dragon that is really happy. Like, this is the face I'm doing right now when I see the mountain. Exactly this one. Alright. Our opponent is basically like half playing this game. Like they feel that they need to play Magic without playing Magic, and this is the deck. As you can see, he barely wakes up for 3 seconds every turn to just smash the highlighted cards. He clicks all the buttons and goes to sleep again. we couldn't play a single card so far, by the way, during this core game. This is the first card this will be the first spell we play. Alright, let's see, the mountain into 1-drop. Ah, he has in the hand. Alright, so now we have the answer, which card will be more deadly, Adversary or the Swift Spear. And you know what? I mean, Temporal Lockdown is absolute MVP, it seems, but he will definitely play both those cards, so we are not playing Lockdown right now. We play Wedding Announcement because it basically, like, this will be a blocker, so it saves us some HP, we don't lose anything to Lockdown, and we maximize the value from the Lockdown. Like, he's so happy to play all those... Like, look at this joy. It's the same joy I get from countering all my opponent's spells. Basically. Alright, Raffine Tower, go. Temporal Lockdown, go. I want to say nice so bad, but we cannot go the dark path. We just cannot. Nice board, my friend. And this is, like, it's not bad luck, it's just karma, you know, at this point. I don't want to say it. Oh, the manners. I hate them. Alright. So, we will flip. What's the haste? Like, Swift Spear is a card. So let's make sure that we don't do anything this turn, because we can get such a huge advantage that we do not care about his last 3 cards. We need to... Yeah, wait until the explosion, basic. Guys, if we could win this game with amazing Hail Almighty Lockdown, like, we could do everything.